Hello everybody, my name is Hafidz Imaduddin, and today I would like to present my summary on how to teach Phonology, Chapter 13, Learning Teaching by Jim Scrivener. The concept is concept of teaching phonology, and teaching phonology deals with the pronunciation. There are 5 focus of teaching phonology. The first one is pronunciation, which have techniques. 1. Model new words in context. Students hear the teacher saying the item naturally spoken in the context of a typical short phrase or sentences. Number 2. Modeling intonation. Students hear some typical examples of natural uses of the language and get students to repeat it with real feelings and avoid the flat and dual intonation. Number 3. Recognize the feeling. Teachers encourage students to say some phrases with some moods. Number 4. Use dialogues. Students read the text and marking which the stressed syllables and try to read them out without see the text. Number 5. Chants. Use chants to help students to learn them by heart so they can say them confidently with suitable pronunciation. Number 6. Shadow reading. Reading at the same time along with a competent reader. And number 7. Voice setting. Hear a native speaker's dialogue and try to follow them. The more ideas in pronunciation is: number 1. Teach a real life sentences. Number 2. Watch native speakers' video and try to follow their accent. Number 3. Learn a chant. Number 4. Practice with printed dialogue but perform the dialogue without script. Number 5. Read the phrases with feeling: angry, happy, sarcastic, and sad. The second focus is sounds, which have 1. Techniques. Phonemes. Teachers try to introduce the phoneme as the smallest unit of the sound, and the sounds have more ideas. Number 1. Integrate phonemic word. Integrate phonemic work. Start from the easiest until the hardest phonemes. Number 2. Observation of mechanics. Let students watch how teachers and others produce the sound. Number 3. Tongue twister. Work on particular sounds or to contrast sounds. Number 4. Transliteration. Get students to write out a word or sentences in phonemic script. And number 5 is ear training. Get students to listen and distinguish words which have sounds that seem to them very similar. The third focus is word stress, which have 2 techniques: stress and unstress. Stress usually noticeable by being slightly louder, longer, and higher in pitch than the syllable next to it, and unstress usually pronounced less loudly and with a more relaxed manner. The fourth focus is prominence, which have 1 focus, 1 techniques. There is sentence stress. Stress in sentences can change the meaning of the sentences. And the last focus is connected speech, which have several techniques. Number 1 is weak forms. Weak forms is one of features of connected speech that makes listening comprehension more difficult for students. And number 2, the schwa, the most common weak from vowel sound. And number 3, the short text. Teachers prepare a short text and insert a gap line instead of the vowels. Learners must read the text and work out with the missing written vowels. Number 4, stress and unstress. Teacher hand out a short text and ask learners to go through and mark every syllable that would probably be stressed. Then they practice reading it each other, but only the stressed syllable. Number 5. Count the words. Teachers record themselves saying between 6 and 10 naturally pronounced sentences at a fast and natural. Ask students to listen and count how many words are in each sentence. And the last one, or number 6, is learn a limerick. Teach a short poem line by line, modeling it and getting students to repeat it. Make sure the rhythm and the stress are accurate. That's all for me. Thank you very much and have a nice day.